We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Pete Alonso, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
No outs, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The third baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one. In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the right fielder, John Birdie.
So stepping in, John Birdie, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
See ya, man.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Corey.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year, but he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 2 for 6. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat. The
1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that misses 2-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, and that's a home run into the top tank. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Third home run for him on the year, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 16.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here now's the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Up next to the bat,
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Rosario is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 2-0. This is line to left, and that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Anderson is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Striding into the box, Isan Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Two out here and a runner at second. In the air out to left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first two innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
So here's Pete Alonso. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Adams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here from the stretch. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Second and third here, one man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jarrett Parker. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That's the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Ah, way to get dirty. Great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
Ooh, bang, bang play right there. That's one of my favorite plays, thinking back to it, to go in that hole in between first base and second base, do that little pirouette, make that throw to first base. Wasn't able to complete the play, but nice job.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Right side, fair ball down the line, and this will bang up against the wall. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Elieser Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Elieser Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Elieser Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. There's one. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, John Birdie. First offering on its way.
No, inside.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 23,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter. This guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags, he makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Jeff
number 10.
McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Very high, 2-1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Eliezer Hernandez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now in the box, John Birdie. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Marisnick is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all three. They still trail here at 6-2. Now batting, Pete Alonso. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Heading out towards shallow right. Birdie in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Up next to the bat.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. First pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he misses again, 2-0.
No way.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. No hits to this point. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Inside, ball 2.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jarrett Parker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Isan Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Settling in now, Francisco Cervelli. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Cervelli carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is there. 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
John Birdie is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
He's going.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Birdie is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 24.
Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that's home run number 48 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got 1 more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch, and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 3. Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Paul Sewald.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, John Birdie.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Luis Guillorme will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper as he lifts it in the air to right field. Parker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Digging in once again, Matt Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the bat.
Ready for another shot now. Jarrett Parker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First offering on its way. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeurys Familia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Desmond Lindsay is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Isan Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Francisco Cervelli will be next.
Hey!
3-1. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Skied down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Familia, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-2. On the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder Desmond Lindsay.
Desmond Lindsay.
First offering on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Luis Guillorme, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Miguel Rojas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers, 27 driven in. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Yep, it's 3-1.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that whole at-bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. Lindsey is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, John Birdie.
Ready for another chance? John Birdie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-3 tonight. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Sandy Alcantara permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.